Alrighty guys, just a quick video. Just want to touch on the Jai Arrow situation, and honestly, it gets to the point now where you sort of shake your head, don't you? You think, what happened just then with the Dragons a couple of days ago and Paul Vaughan, and surely every single player would look at it and just go, you know what, I've got to behave, I've got to make sure I do everything by the book. This is my career at stake, and for Jai Arrow, it's obviously a rep game, and that should be a top priority over having a girl over and basically getting what wet. So it's just absolutely disgraceful. You just sort of think about it, and you just think, why does Jai Arrow have to go to that extreme, and why does he have to push the envelope? It was 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago where the Dragons got busted in the downfall, and his own teammate Benji was on NRL 360 and went down real hard on all the players and warned them about it. He said they've got to fix it up, they've got to be held accountable, there's no point doing your apologies, which we saw from Jai Arrow again yesterday. You need to know before it happens what you're doing, and you need to be in your head thinking, all right, this isn't the right thing to do, I'm not going to do it. And if what's been circulating is correct about the whole, it wasn't his actual missus that he had over, then as a person, as a human being, as a bloke, it's just disgraceful. And look, I reckon that the game needs to come down hard on this bloke. I think 2 games is weak. Look, I would call for sacking him. I would call for the game making a stand here, going, you've jeopardised the game, you jeopardised the future of the game, all because of your selfish choices. I would back the game if they ended up stepping Jai Arrow down and basically wiping him from the game, because these are the individuals that make it so hard. And I talk about it being owning the rugby league page, and I have to sort of sell the game to a certain extent to fans to build my following, my growing and interactions. And the hard thing is, because I'm a passionate league man, I love rugby league, I see someone on the street and I talk to them about rugby league, and if someone says to me they don't like rugby league, I always ask them why, and I find out what's it about, and these are the reasons why. But they go, because they're thugs and they think they're better than people, blah blah. And you try and, before the last 2 incidents, there was ways you could sort of talk to them about it and talk about off-field and the charity work and everything that gets done. But it gets to the point now where it's really, really hard this week. It's been really hard to say to anyone who says they don't watch league to go, you know what, I don't blame you for not watching it at the moment. And for me personally, who I don't miss games, it's getting to the stage now where it's like, these players are taking us for a ride. They don't care about the game. So why should we invest our time, our money, and everything else into the game when these players are basically making us look like mugs, and they're just saying, we do what we want, when we want. If you want to follow us, so be it, but we don't want these tags as role models and stuff, but it's what you signed up for. Look, just extremely disappointed in Jai Arrow. He really needed to know better. And if it was up to me, he wouldn't be in the game any longer than today. He'd be getting his letter, he'd getting his phone call and saying, go find another career. I just think, quickly touching on something as well, I just think I'd love to have these players so the Jai Arrows, the Paul Vaughans, make him go for a year and work a normal job. Make him work a normal job for a year and let them then realise how lucky they have it. First of all, monetary-wise, they get to train and hang around their mates every day. They get to do something they love and they're passionate about. Then go and work a job that not always people are doing because they love it. They have to. They need to supply for their family. Make them work for 40 grand a year and realise what they're putting at risk. And I bet you both players, if they were to come back after that year, would be model citizens. So, look, that's just a couple of ideas. Very disappointing, Jai Arrow. It's an absolute joke. But look, hopefully we get some better news. A couple more games of footy this week, and then Origin on Wednesday. So good luck to your teams if they're playing. If they're enjoying a week off, please no more stupidity players, please.